over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Ken Kniff, I went live during Joe Rogan. That's fucking funny, actually. I think that's funny. I didn't even know that. I usually can't. I usually don't listen to him live because I never know what I want to get to. So I'll probably listen to Rogan in replay. You know what I mean? I'll listen to the replay of whatever he did. So that's just usually what I do as far as Rogan goes. So I guess I didn't think about that, but it's whatever. It's not like it's not like that guy's my friend or anything like that. Our names have like the same syllables though. Joe Cronin, Joe Rogan. Except he needs more Rogaine than I do. Sorry. What's up, everybody? What's up to the chat? What's up to the fuckers? What's up to the beasts? What's up to the psychos out there? We're gonna talk about some things. First of all, Matt Hardy got the green light from WWE. I didn't quite make that clear in my video the other day about Matt Hardy returning. Matt Hardy got the green light from the WWE. So that is it. It's not just like he said, I'm not retiring. It's like he has the green light. There was nothing. Now, he got the green light really quick. Daniel Bryan, if he was Daniel Bryan, he would have to wait another 3 years. His career might be over by then. You don't know. But whatever the case may be, tonight is Monday Night Raw. Everybody wants to talk about the Sasha Banks comments that she made. She made comments to the Revival, who were basically making comments about, we're going to leave and we got to get out of here. Those have been the comments going on recently. And she was like, take me with you. So should we talk about that? Should we talk about how weird as shit that is? I don't know how long this show's going to be right now, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to be live for 2 hours. I don't know if I'm going to be live for 15 minutes. Could be either one. I did so much shit earlier today. I put up I put something up on Patreon, though, since I was so busy doing other things. I didn't get to a Morning Madness today, so I put up some bonus after Monetize This talk that was actually damn good. It was like 12 minutes, but there's like 30 minutes of it, but I didn't record it all, unfortunately. And it's too bad I didn't because it was good. It's boss time. Yeah, it's boss's time to leave and go to AEW with the Revival. Imagine if that happened. Like, just think about if that happened. If Sasha Banks left and went, like, with the Revival to AEW, how funny that would be. I don't think it's going to happen. I think, like, Sasha's been known to bitch on Twitter or to complain on Twitter and throw these little things out there. And I can't blame her because, you know, in NXT she was a boss. She was a beast. She was a queen. She was one of the best characters in NXT, as far as I'm concerned. I remember I paid money to see her. Like, she was the reason why I put down money. Oh shit! Ryback, get the fuck out of the chat, Ryback. You son of a bitch, Ryback.
Let's beast with Recon, brah.
Let's beast, brother. Awandi, what's up, dude? Awandi. The Big M Awandi from across the globe. My kids are on the other side of the door, like, trying to get in here. Nope, I'm not letting you in. You're locked out, you gremlins. Awandi, thank you for the $4. What else was there to talk about with Sasha? Well, you know, yeah, Sasha's been doing this for years. Sasha Banks has been doing this for years. So big whoop. You know, this is just what she does on Twitter. And why wouldn't you, if you're a WWE wrestler, you know that they can't really get rid of you at this point. Like, they're desperate to keep you, you know, but at the same time, they don't want to use you the right way either. So at this point, WWE wrestlers kind of have the ability, should they feel the need to want to do it, to complain online. They can do it. Unless, you know, they're worried. The only thing they could be worried about is, you know, getting released and then not being able to perform for God knows who long. Like, if Sasha Banks has a 2-year contract, and in that 2 years, like, she can't wrestle anywhere else, you know what I mean? So they could just send her home, and that would be, I mean, if you're willing to risk that, then I guess it's game on for you if you're willing to risk that, because who cares at that point, right? It doesn't make a difference. All right, what is going on outside of my door? Let me go find out what's going on before, I don't know what the hell is going on. Let me go find out what's going on. People are screaming at me. I'll be right back after this.
More of the Joe Cronin Show after this.
Are you a big wrestling fan? Probably are if you listen to this show. If you're a big wrestling fan, then you got to check out WrestleCrate.com. And get a Wrestle Crate. Guys, I've been opening Wrestle Crate for 4 years. They're exciting. They come every month to you in the mail. They're a monthly wrestling subscription box. You remember WWE and Slam Crate launched their own crate like a few years ago? How terribly awful that crate was. And that was by the official people. This crate was originally created by a father-son team. Awesome signatures, T-shirts, tons of toys, rare stuff you can't find anywhere else. WrestleCrate.com. Go to the website. And use coupon code Joe Sent Me, and you will get a percentage off on your Wrestle Crate. WrestleCrate.com. Coupon code Joe Sent Me, and you'll get a percentage off. And I want you guys to open your boxes on video if you can, if you want to. Send me the videos. I'll retweet them at Wrestle Crates. And we'll have a good time checking out each other's openings of the Wrestle Crate boxes. Also available in the UK, Wrestle Crate UK. That's also been available for a while. They've been doing a great job over there also. WrestleCrate.com, coupon code Joe Sent Me.
Subscribe to The Joe Cronin Show for daily content. And if you love the show, support us on Patreon and get over 30 hours of bonus content on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Over 50 million views.
Who cares?
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
Guys, if you join the Patreon at $5 a month, not only do you get 30 hours of bonus content on my Patreon, but there's a ton of other stuff you guys can do as well with tiers. If you guys got something you want to advertise, you can go over there and do it. Become a producer of The Joe Cronin Show and everything I do at the $25 tier or above. Plus, we'll also give you your shout-outs as well. Like Jabroni Jabber Podcast. Jabroni Jabber Podcast on YouTube is they cover a bunch of stuff. I was listening to their Weird Al conversation from just the other day. They've had me on the podcast to talk wrestling. Just a bunch of stuff going on over there. Talk about all things wrestling, favorite sports movies. They go into characters and wrestling, individuals, wrestlers by themselves. They talk about Sting. Great conversation with all kinds of different topics. It's all free. It's all on the website. It's all on the YouTube page. Jabroni Jabber Podcast. Jabroni Jabber Podcast, a $25 patron and producer of The Joe Cronin Show. Check them out on YouTube and wherever else their podcasts can be heard.
About Joe Cronin, like, I could care less. I'm not really a fan of Joe Cronin, but definitely not a fan.
He thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a very shock jock or whatever. But I have to explain, he looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper.
That guy is retarded, and yeah, I could care less about him, dude.
This is the Epic Voice Guy. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Yeah, we're back live. What's up, everybody? We're back live. Goat, our man, said, did I hear about Sasha Banks? Well, we opened this whole show talking about Sasha Banks so far. What did I miss about Sasha Banks, though? Is there something else I missed about Sasha, or are you going to talk about what we talked about a few minutes ago, which was the tweet about the revival? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, let's get into this Velveteen Dream thing. That's been something that multiple people have asked me about, and I wasn't aware of this until about 15 minutes ago. Velveteen Dream says he knows his worth. No more performances until agreement is reached. Foley officiates wedding. This is all the news from WrestleZone at this point. Velveteen Dream says he knows his worth. No more performances. He said, I know my worth. The past year I've created a special atmosphere at NXT TakeOver. Until we can come to an agreement as to what my worth actually is, there won't be any appearances or performances from the Velveteen Dream or my likeness. Thank you. He tweeted this out. I gotta believe that this is some kind of work. I really, really strongly believe that this is some sort of like big shot worth movement, inflated ego thing, but they're doing it on purpose. I can't believe that it's real. I mean, it's not like this. I know we just talked about Sasha Banks, and, she could say whatever she wants on social media because, you're not going to get fired. They may even be encouraging the athletes to just talk trash. But where would he go? Where would Velveteen Dream go? If he was let go from NXT or if whatever happened. I mean, what is he going to do? Go to AEW and become the Dream or, Purple Nightmare Dream or like, I don't know. Like, I mean, that's kind of Cody Rhodes' thing, almost Nightmare in the Dream. But I mean, what's he going to do? Go somewhere else? I mean, maybe I suppose he could take the likeness and use it somewhere else and become a new character similar to this one with the name Dream. So I guess you could do that. Is this got something to do with him coming to the main roster? Will this be a thing where Vince is like, I know your worth. I'd like to have you up here and I'll offer you this. Maybe. Why would they do that? I don't know. Is this just a simple storyline for an NXT leading into his next match to make it seem huge and big? Maybe. All kinds of different speculation on this one. I think it's a work and a planned thing to generate interest and to keep things fresh with him. And if it is, it's a brilliant idea, I think. It's kind of talking like any other athlete would. And I'm going to drink this bottle of water right now. Mick Foley, what a joy to officiate the wedding of Kid Cadet. And I am misled. Isn't Kid Cadet one of the people that opened up one of the Wrestle Crates? I think she annoyed me. I don't even know. She's probably a great girl, though. I was annoyed by her. You know why I was annoyed was because I think it might have been Pro Wrestling Crate, actually. In fact, maybe that's what it is. He's like friends with her or whatever. Because Pro Wrestling Crate was Mick Foley's ripoff of Wrestle Crate. Remember, Wrestle Crate was out for a year, and then the Wrestle Crate guys were trying to get Mick Foley to be like the sponsor of it, and they asked Mick Foley to be the sponsor. This is allegedly, but this was discussed to me. This was given to me, like this was laid out to me specifically by the guy who created Wrestle Crate, the first ever Wrestling Crate box. And he said, well, we tried to get Foley to come do this, and I explained to him what we do and how that's a monthly box, and this is like 4 or 5 years ago now. And he said Foley kind of was like, wow, that's a great idea and everything. And then Foley, after that, never got back to him. And then apparently Foley went to like Pro Wrestling Crate and Foley helped create Pro Wrestling Crate. So Mick Foley never gets back to the guy from Wrestle Crate. Then suddenly he's involved in creating a new crate of his own. So he took the guy's idea, I think. Now, I don't know if it's from all the hits to the head and Foley thought that he came up with this or something. Because Wrestle Crate had already been around for months before this. But it was just weird. But anyway, Kid Cadet, I think, was the one who opened their first box. And so I hated her at that time. Don't even know who she is, really. Just know she got about 90 views on her openings. Very good. Good job. Trailer came out for the new Kenny Omega documentary premiering March 27th. That's going to be big. I think that was the one where they followed him for a year. I don't know if it was Wrestle Kingdom to Wrestle Kingdom, but it was... I know that they followed him for a year, and I'm sure part of it's going to include something to do with Wrestle Kingdom. So that should be interesting. By the way, thank you to... who the hell dropped the money? Awandi with the first donation of the show. Thank you, Awandi. We got more. A lot of wrestling stuff tonight.
Joe, I like listening to JD. He never bothers me much because I love hearing everyone's opinion of today's wrestling. But lately, he's not happy with anything and won't shut up about AEW. He spins his own narratives. He's basically become a dirt sheet writer.
Well, JD is what you call a brown noser. He sucks people's asses for a job. And he knows he can't get one at WWE. Javier, thank you. So he's going to suck the ass of all the independent guys.
Super chat.
My cat's Oho.
My cat. Glorious, thanks, man. See, why do people have to bring up Mustang Man? I didn't bring him up. You did, again. Why? Why you got to bring him up?
Super chat party.
Every
Love
show.
the show, Joe.
Mike Daniels, thanks, man. Mike Daniels, what's up, bro? Thanks for the $1.99. Have $1.99. You can buy yourself a double cheeseburger. Actually, you probably can't, right? What's a double cheeseburger now? It's a lot of money, It's like $4 for a double cheeseburger. Give me $4, baby. Put a load on my burger.
Let's beast.
That was you probably time number 100 where I didn't bring up the guy. Maybe we could fight each other at WrestleCon, though. I will say that. That makes you happy. That could happen. Callum Keith in the chat says, do you think that Matt Hardy will be a surprise entrant for the Rumble? I guess he could. Because he doesn't have to take many bumps, coming back. He can get eliminated, whatever. Yeah, I bet you Hardy could be in the Rumble. Why not? Why not put him in there? If he's not in there, who the hell is going to take his... there's going to be like 17 other people in there that don't need to be in there that are boring as hell. I'd rather see Hardy come out, and he's not even doing that well, but I mean, I'd still be more excited for Hardy than I would for like, some other guy. I could see him stepping aside to let other people in though. Now apparently Hardy said he's like 20 pounds lighter than he said he's lighter than he's been in 20 years. That's what Hardy said. Lighter than he's ever been in 20 years. That's nuts. That doesn't even sound right.
Party.
Beat the F out of Rams. Owner Stan Kroenke owns Arsenal as well and is using them as his cash cow for his Rams team while investing nothing on Arsenal.
Don't you hate that, Prayish? We'll kick the Rams' ass for you, I hope. You never know, though, with the Patriots. Speaking of the Patriots, since you brought up the Super Bowl and the Rams and everything like that, I wanted to go to this comment that my buddy Ken made on Twitter, and I wanted to make a point because I get the point that I want to bring this up. Ken said, for the third year in a row, get ready for another boring Super Bowl. Why would you say this? It was not a boring Super Bowl last year. The Eagles and the Patriots slugged the shit out of each other until the very, very end, where the Eagles ended up winning. The year before that, the Patriots beat the Falcons in an epic comeback that went into fucking overtime. The year before that, when the Patriots beat Seattle, it came down to a bonehead throw interception play by the Patriots, exciting in the end zone when you thought the game was about to be over. So for the third year in a row, a boring Super Bowl, that is just retarded comment. A stupid comment. Now, if you want to say for the third year in a row, the Patriots in the Super Bowl, ugh. I mean, I guess I get that, and I think that might have been what he was trying to say, but the Super Bowl has not been boring. And in fact, none of the Patriots' Super Bowls have been boring. In 2001, the Patriots kicked a field goal with no time left to win the game from the 40-something, 50-something yard line. They kicked a field goal to win the game against the Panthers. It came down to the wire against the Eagles in a rough game. The Patriots lost in epic fashion twice at the end of the game to the New York Giants. And then those three recent Super Bowls that we just talked about. The Patriots in the Super Bowl every time are exciting. So I would think that if you're a fan of like the Raiders or you're a fan of a different team, that you would enjoy the fact that the Patriots are in the Super Bowl because at least, even though you hate the Patriots and you hate Tom Brady, at least you know it's going to be a close game. And you can root for the Rams. You can root for the Rams to beat the Pats, and you know it's going to be a close game. So you kind of do have something to root for, and all 8 Super Bowl appearances by the Patriots have been exciting, right? Has it been 8 appearances? I don't even know. It's been 3 wins and 3 wins, 2 wins, so 5 wins and 6, 7, 8, 3 losses. Yeah, so 8 Super Bowl in the last 18 years. In the last 18 years, 8 Super Bowl appearances by the Patriots. All 8 games were very close. And the least close one was the Eagles game in 2004. The Eagles game was very close, but it was the least exciting, I think, at the very, very end. But it was still pretty damn close. It just didn't end with like a field goal kick at the last second. So, you can hate the Patriots. I get that. Like, oh, the Patriots are in it again. God damn it. But to say another boring Super Bowl makes no sense. Everybody in here who even hates the Patriots knows that the Super Bowl was not boring the last 3 years. And I don't know. That's all. That's my point. That's my only point. I get it if you hate the Patriots. It's just that the Patriots being boring. I mean the Super Bowl being boring is wrong. And by the way, I think Ken fucking has been picking the Patriots to win all year. I'm pretty sure. So, what are you surprised about? Where are you, big boy? Call up. This could be him. Who knows? I got the phone lines open. I reinstalled Skype, so I haven't turned the alerts off yet, but What is it? 262? 262, what's up?
Jake?
Yo, what's up? Who's this?
It's your mother.
My mother? Hey, what's up, baby? Hello? What the fuck was that? What was that? Yo, mommy, what's up? Oh, mommy, you hang up? Why'd you hang up, mommy? Mommy, why you gotta hang up on me like that? God damn you, mommy. You're not my mommy. I was watching that Doctor Who the other day. God damn, I like that Doctor Who. Yo, that was fucking weird as shit. But no, I totally 100% get people tired of Brady in the Super Bowl. I definitely get you guys. I totally get you. You New England Patriots fans, haters. How about Andy Reid last night? Classic Andy Reid. Kansas City is marching down into the red zone. I mean, rather, the Patriots are marching down into the red zone, and then they get right near the goal line. Andy Reid, seeing his defense being run over, doesn't take any timeouts whatsoever. He just sits there with his fucking clipboard covering his face like he's reading a menu at Denny's. I mean, this guy's just sitting there. What is he doing? Why is Andy Reid sitting there like a useless sack of turd? Why didn't he at least spend 1, 2, or 3 timeouts to give his defense a break? There's like 12 minutes left in overtime. Listen, the Patriots are about 5 yards away. You might as well call the timeouts because the whole season is on the line. Just use the damn timeouts and do something and then call the team over and come up with an idea, formulate something based on what's going on. You know, why didn't you do that? I don't get Andy Reid. And I'm sorry to the guy who just called, who was sitting there waiting for 50 seconds, because I hung up on him to talk to Ken, because I'm sorry, my friend. I love you, but Ken's just more important. I'm sorry.
Joe, I'm here with your mother, and we both want to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl again.
Did you hear that? What was that?
Fucking no, dude. It's weird. Who the fuck was that?
I almost believed that was somebody who like called the wrong number.
Wait, for a second you were like, Mom? I was like, this guy,
dude, I know that my mom doesn't sound that hot, so I was like, yeah, this all right. You want to be
Mom from 20 years ago?
You want to be my mom?
Mom, is that you?
My mom was pretty good looking 20 years ago, yeah. Or 40 years ago.
Back to the Future Part 2. Mom, is that you?
Yeah, see, if I was in Back to the Future Part 2, like the first one, I would have just fucked my mom. I would be like, you know what?
Fuck it.
Fuck this. Nobody will know about this.
Calvin Klein. Just call me Calvin.
Imagine when he comes out of the womb and then starts growing up and she starts thinking like, wait a minute.
I had a clone of the guy who fucked me in my room when I was 13.
I had sex with this guy before. What's going on? He's my son now, though. But no, I'm adopted, so actually legally.
Oh, man, that's gross.
It really is still. I got to tell you, like anybody who's always like, what does it feel like that you're adopted? I was like, dude, no, it feels like my mom's mom. That feels disgusting to me. Like it's like terrifying to think about that. The same as anyone who was born from their mom. It's no different.
Cheese and Christ.
So yeah, I was talking about your tweet. Is that why you called?
Yeah, because I had like 13 people like, yo, Joe's fucking ripping you apart.
I didn't rip you. Here's what I said. I showed your tweet and I said, okay, so, and I even gave you I even said, because you said,
I'm just sick and tired of the fucking Patriots. You're a Patriot fan, so obviously it's going to be fun for you, which I get.
No, but I mentioned that. I said, I get that. I totally get if you're bored. But the Super Bowl's not going to be boring, though. The Patriots have been in 8 Super Bowls.
So let me rephrase that. Maybe I did say that wrong. It's not that it's boring, okay? Because the Patriots have played some of the most epic Super Bowls in Super Bowl history. There was one that went to overtime, for Christ's sake.
Right.
So
last year.
They have had some memorable Super Bowls. There's no question about it. I'm just sick and tired of the repetition of the fucking, like, is there anybody else out there that can, I know they haven't won every Super Bowl they've been in, so they're not exactly dominating the Super Bowls they've been in. But it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Is there any parity? Is there any fucking anyone else that could step up to, like? I mean, it just seems like they cornered the market. We got to wait for them to get old. That's the only way that will be done with Brady is for him to get old.
Belichick and Brady have to die. And here's the thing: the last time the Patriots had this bad of a score of a season record, they just missed the playoffs by going 11. I think it was 11-5, and that was with Matt Kastle. Remember that? He played really well. Like, it was Belichick and Matt Kastle. He was playing well, and they missed the playoffs at 11-5 season. Like that's crazy. But no, here's the thing. Even the losses are epic, though, right? Super Bowl, no time on the clock, field goal kick to win the Super Bowl. Same thing against the Panthers. Eagles game was close.
It's just 9 Super Bowls, bro. 9 fucking. Who the fuck has done that? Has any other franchise? I never.
No.
Franchise done that.
No, this is like the Celtics of the 70s or whatever, 60s,
you would
70s.
think in this day and age with all like the superstars that are out there and all the teams that are, good teams and good quarterbacks and good running backs, that there'd be a little bit more of a parity in the league. But I mean, it's just, and then at some point last night, it was like the referees were, I know the Patriots had a couple of calls against them, especially late.
The referees were retarded last night and in the Rams game.
These referees are fucking retarded, dude. They're going after the game and they're getting signed autographs from the players on the teams. Signed autographs, signed game played shirts. They're giving over to the fucking players and stuff. Like the players are giving over to the referees who are retiring and da-da-da-da. And I'm like really?
That's weird. Dude, the Rams game, I mean, the Saints fans are fucking have got to be in. Like, I feel like Kansas and the Patriots fans last night almost just went, you know what? The refs have sucked for both of us at this point, so whatever happens. But the Rams, dude, the Saints fans are pissed. I mean, dude, I'm like, okay, there's going to be there could be 3 different penalties on this play. There was 0 called. They could have called 3 things on that play. They called none of them. I mean,
yes, I think it was the Kansas City game where their defenders were literally committing a penalty every fucking play until the refs would call it, type of thing, like pushing the refs to do that. So you could argue the point that the players know that they're pushing that document and they're pushing that whole like let them play theory. Well, you know what I mean?
The Kansas City scored a touchdown on a illegal play last night.
Yeah, well, there was a couple of fucking plays last night.
It was all night. It was happening for both teams, and honestly, I'll tell you,
I do think it evened out with that game.
I would even go as far as to say that the Patriots did get one extra help from the referees. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but there was one thing last night, and I can't remember what it was, where the referees helped the Patriots, I think, slightly more than Kansas City were helped, and that's coming from me, a Patriots fan. I think they were helped. Sometimes it goes the other way against the Pats, but last night it went for them. And the other thing was, dude, the guy who lined up on the offsides on Kansas, like, what the fuck? Dude, that guy was he was a leading rusher on the Kansas City Chiefs all year, a leading rusher.
And he's like at least a foot over the line.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
fuck.
The weirdest thing was that you didn't hear from that guy all game. Like, he didn't have any sacks. He was like leading the leagues in sacks or something like that. He didn't have any sacks, I don't think. But then he did have a foot over the line. Like, what was going on, dude? I mean, there's some kind of weird fake karma shit, and it all started with the tuck rule with Brady. There's always some whacked out thing.
Dude, what about that roughing the passer last night on Brady? Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude. First
his chest.
No, first the Patriots hit hit Mahomes in the head, and they didn't call it. And then later, a ghost hit on Brady was called.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was so fucked up that one.
I mean, dude. I mean, that's why anybody. I'm telling you, I'm being real as fuck. This is what happened. It's not some. I'm gonna make up.
Listen, listen. I said that tweet knowing that I would get a little bit of a fucking blowback from it.
I actually defended you and said I think you meant just you're sick of seeing it. Like, not that it's boring.
I'm just sick of seeing Brady. Listen, they deserve it. They earned it. I can't take that away from them. They're one of the most. They are the best team ever. Okay, they're the best franchise ever right now. You can't take it away from them.
I will give that to Pittsburgh still with the most Super Bowl wins.
No, I mean, yeah, Pittsburgh is right there with them. There's no doubt about it. But
This
about
core
coach and quarterback, you ain't coming close to that.
No, coaching quarterback, you're right. There's no two
coming close to that.
Like,
I don't think you'll ever see somebody make a run like this, a coach and a quarterback, ever again.
Tommy NC's in the chat like a baby reading sports. Watch the sports. Look at him.
Dude, all I know is that it was 2 great games yesterday. I mean, both of those games going to overtime.
That's crazy.
It was crazy that both of those games went to overtime. And Brady, I said it last night, dude, this is Brady's prime time, bro. You don't give Brady the ball in a championship game or well, even in a Super Bowl, really, with a minute left. Like, that's his shit. You ain't stopping him. You ain't stopping that guy. You know, and last night he did it again. He fucking got in the end zone
multiple times.
Like, but that last run, dude, and that run in overtime was like brilliant. You know, it was like fucking, you can't get better than that.
And they got the coin flip. I mean, it's fucking insane. The luck and yet it's like luck and then execution.
It's
luck.
Jealousy, bro, on my end. You know, I could admit it. My team is just fucking laughing stock in the NFL. You know, so it's like, and then you see a team that, you know, just in the last 19 years has carved their name into Super Bowl and football history for a long fucking time, just in the last 19 years, what these two guys did together. And that owner, you got to give it to the owner as well for keeping Brady and Belichick together this long, you know, because there's so many obstacles. One of them left.
And Robert Kraft, dude, changed the Patriots. I mean, like,
look when he bought them. When he bought them, they weren't shit.
No, they were garbage. He bought a garbage piece of shit.
He bought a fucking. There was people telling him, "Don't buy this franchise. They're doomed. They're never gonna win. You're not gonna win with this franchise."
Yeah, and I mean, he changed everything, right? Bob Kraft's a good guy. I remember the other day.
He's a real football guy, man. Like, he grew up watching New York football. He loved Parcells. He knows football, so he knew. He was like, I'm getting Belichick. You know, like, he knew, man. He fucking just knew it. I don't think he knew about Brady.
No, nobody did.
He knew about Belichick. I'll tell you that.
How about the idea that the Patriots beat the Rams to win their first Super Bowl in 2001?
It all comes back to it now, man. You got Brady on the end of his career playing the same team he played in the beginning of his career, and it's kind of like meant to be. You know what I mean? It was that Kurt Warner. That was the best team on turf. The fucking, you know, one of the best offenses ever that they beat in their second straight Super Bowl. They dethroned those guys. And then they went on to be a franchise team after that. And now here they are again against the Rams, but this time they're in L.A.
Imagine if the Patriots had lost, you would have had a rematch of that epic Monday night game, too. Like this, no matter what happened, the NFL, by the way, the Patriots-Kansas City game last night was one of the highest rated events on television ever. It beat.
That was a game, though, man. That was a great game. That was a memorable, great game.
Last night beat last year's Super Bowl rating.
That's fucking insane. Are you serious? That's what happened?
No joke. Came out with a 78 and a 58 on the rating point system today. The ratings came out. Last night's AFC Championship with Kansas and Patriots beat the Super Bowl 52 rating.
Damn.
That's nuts. And
who the Patriots were in against the Eagles last year, right?
Right.
The Rams this year. Who was it the year before? That was the Panthers?
That was the Falcons game where the Patriots were down by like 30 in the half.
Okay. So if they win the Super Bowl, the Patriots, right? That means they won 2 out of the last 3, and they made 3 in a row. And they never made 3 in a row before, right?
Well, this would be, they've never made the Super Bowl 3 times in a row, no.
First time they made it 3 times. They made it twice before 2 times in a row.
This would be... Well, yeah, this is 3 times in a row, and then they took a year off, and the year before that was Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is fucking 4 out of 5 years. It's like, that's why I'm like, just come on.
I know why you're. No, I get it. I get why people are like, because I'd be rolling my eyes too. Like, again, what the fuck? Like, I don't want. Because people who are fans of football probably could have been happier seeing the gunslingers go at it, the young guns, the Rams, Goff versus Mahomes. They had that shootout on Monday night. Now they're in the Super Bowl. Holy shit.
If Brady wins this, he's not going to retire yet.
I mean, I think he's still got 2 or 3 years no matter what. I think he's not playing.
See him going to 44, 45 years old.
I could see it. I could see it. I mean, this is going to be a tough game just like Kansas, 50-50. If he loses, whatever. He loses. If he wins, he wins. You know, can you imagine being like, oh, I lost 4 Super Bowls and I won 5?
It's just, I lost more Super Bowls than you've been in, motherfucker. Get out of my face. Like,
I mean, it's kind of funny.
It's so fucked up, dude. It's just crazy shit, man. It's insane that we're seeing it in this day and age, too, because, you know, you're supposed to have parity and, like, but listen, as much as I'm saying that, you do have a lot of parity in the NFL. There's a lot of up and coming guys that are like going to be around.
But that's the thing is, dude, with what the hell am I trying to say? With the salary cap and everything going on in the NFL, what they're doing right now is nuts. It's not even close to, like, you know, back when Pittsburgh won a few at the beginning, there was 8 teams and there was no fucking salary cap or anything like this right now. This is insane. You will not see this ever again. Like, you just won't see this again. You know, when you think back to years ago when you know, even the Celtics won like 7 out of 10, you could still maybe see that in basketball. You'll just never see this in football. This is crazy. It's not even if it wasn't the Patriots. I know that I'm fucking a Patriots fan, but I mean, if it was the Jets even or the Giants or whoever, like you will never see this type of thing happen. It's almost unfathomable that they've been able to do this.
I'm shocked by it, man. Like, honestly, the first year that they were in the Super Bowl, and that was the season that they put Brady in the lineup because, of course, Bledsoe got hurt. So they put Brady in the lineup. They make it to the Super Bowl, and they're playing a team that is going for their 2nd straight Super Bowl and probably was the best offense to ever play the game. And you look back 19 years later, and what a fuck, more than half of that time, almost half that time, this dude's been in Super Bowls since that point.
I just still can't believe that I was 16 years old and I put my remote down and turned off the TV. You would have just laughed so hard. Like
since then, they became a fucking like the best friend. Ever since you did that, they became the best franchise ever.
It's just like, dude.
Fucked up, dude.
I can remember
Super Bowls later. This fuck turns his TV off. He gets 9 Super Bowls after that. Fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck? I want to turn my TV off one day. What the fuck?
I should have turned off the TV when Ray Bork was traded.
Well, that one, it was like, I couldn't believe I saw Ray Bork win a cup somewhere else, man. You know, after all the years he spent there, it was like,
I just pretended he was like in a Bruins jersey and I jerked off.
Yeah, that was weird seeing him win with Colorado.
Oh,
that definitely was.
Can you hear these? Let me see if I play one of these. If you can hear this. Can you hear this?
Super chat.
You don't hear that?
Let's beast on Tommy's anus.
Oh well. Gloria said, "Let's beast on Tommy's anus." That's weird. My mouse is broken. I just put a brand new mouse on I broke my other mouse, so I put a new mouse on, and it's doing that thing where it like jitters all over the place. So it's obviously a defective mouse.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just like, so earlier I kept fucking closing out of shit by accident and losing shit. I'm like, fucking mouse. But anyway.
I think this game is going to be, the Super Bowl game is going to be really fucked up because the Patriots have shown they don't win every fucking Super Bowl they're in. You know, they're not like totally dominant in Super Bowls. If you
can beat them.
Yeah, you can beat them if you play the right way, but you still have the threat of him just, you know, going off at any moment. But I think this young this young LA's team, the LA team,
I
think they got such good, like a good fucking pass rush. And there are things that they match up well against the Patriots with.
Yep.
With all that said, you know, the Rams didn't exactly look great at certain points last night. So
they started much stronger than they finished, but they still got here. The Rams did, and
yeah, they did.
They're a juggernaut, though. I said this about
Who's the favorite going into this, though? It's going to be the Patriots, right?
I mean, this is going to be a close one. I maybe the Patriots. The Patriots were not favored against Kansas, and they were the number 2 seed. So
yeah, and they were on a fucking road, and Brady won that game, man. Damn.
I can't believe that's the crazy.
Give it to him, man.
The only thing was it was cold, and Brady loves that. But after watching Mahomes and Brady, they didn't give a shit that it was cold. That didn't even factor in for them.
Yeah.
Because really, they didn't. They both threw the ball at will. It probably factored more for the D on both sides than anything.
It's good over there, man. That kid's going to be around a long time, that fucking the quarterback for
They were blowing him like he had won 4 Super Bowls already.
I know they were like comparing him to like some of these greats of all time. I'm like, come on now, man. Let the guy Let the guy,
But you know how many guys they've done that with? They did it with.
They have.
So many guys. But who's
when they were doing that? What's his name from San Francisco? What's his name? Who was kneeling? Who was kneeling during the anthem?
Oh yeah.
Following him like crazy when he just came onto the scene.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, they thought he was going to be like this prolific Hall of Famer, and they do that to a lot of fucking.
Yeah,
people.
then they found out he was half black, and they were like, "Get him out of here." No, Mahomes is too, though. He's half black. See, they're probably happy about Mahomes because they're like, "Oh, good, we can appear not racist."
Yeah.
Because he's not attacking cops and kneeling, so we like him, and he's half black, so perfect. Let's promote him a lot. But no, Russell Wilson, they really went at him, but he did something. He won. Who's the other guy from Carolina? They really molested him, and then he got in the Super Bowl and blew it.
Fucking Stewart, or what's his name?
I can't remember his name. 2011 rookie.
Yeah, I know Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, yeah, yes. He really just what happened? He just.
I think what you're saying is you're dead on with it because some of these quarterbacks they're still really good, but the NFL just doesn't cover them anymore. They're like fuck them, you know what I mean? They don't hype them up like they used to. They were hyping those guys up like crazy, at one point. And Kaepernick is still probably just as good as he was back then right now, but he's fucking blackballed from the NFL.
Yeah, right now he's helping little kids make his shoes for 2 cents.
Yeah.
Well, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Yeah, but I get your comment though. I didn't really go that bad. I literally said everything we said here. I just was like, I think that's crazy. It's not going to be boring no matter what. Even if you're.
No, I know, but I was just speaking from emotion. I'm just like, God damn, enough already. But I understand.
What's weird? You picked the Patriots too. You were picking them.
Well, I'm picking with my smarts, man. I mean, that's I want to pick with my heart. My heart was telling me I hope Kansas City fucking beats them, but I just knew this is Brady's prime time, man. This is, he don't really lose in championship games, Brady. The Super Bowl, yeah, but championship games, Brady's almost fucking like what?
Well, that's eight in a fucking. I think 8 out of 10 in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, dude, he's almost fucking 80%, in the fucking championship games, dude. He's played 10 of them. Come on. You got to think that guy's going to win that game,
Yeah, this is. Yeah,
but it's, but the good thing is, if they were like the Dallas Cowboys were when they were dominating the league, you knew when the Cowboys got into the Super Bowl, they were winning the Super Bowl. You don't know that about the Patriots, man. They always have this close shit. And you said it yourself. You made a perfectly good statement when you said that because they are the one team that goes in the Super Bowl and they don't play a boring game in the Super Bowl. And that was wrong of me to say, but I think you knew where I was coming from with that. It's just boring to see the same team there. And it's going to be a little boring for me to watch, to be honest. But they do make. I mean, other people who don't hate the Patriots are gonna love this game because they do play great games in the Super Bowl.
Wouldn't you be happy hope the other team wins or something? Then it's exciting to hope he loses.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. It's just listen. If this wasn't your team, you'd probably feel the same way I do. Come on.
No, I do. I would because
I don't want to see these guys again, man.
I feel that way about LeBron. LeBron, I feel that way about in basketball. I'm like, oh, there he is.
How many years in a row did LeBron go to the finals? What was it? 8, 9 years in a row?
I don't know if it was that many, but it was 3 or 4, but it was just still.
Oh, I think it was fucking 8 in a row, bro.
Really?
I swear to God, I don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it was 8 finals in a row, dude. He went to 4 with Miami in a row, and then he went to fucking 2 in a row with Cleveland, lost 1, won 1. So I don't know, it might be 6 or 7, but I'm not sure. But it's up there. It's up there. But listen, at least the Patriots, they're going into this, and the Rams are going into it hey, you don't know who's definitely going to win this game, so that is a good thing.
Yeah,
it's not like it's already set in stone that the Patriots will probably win this game, and it is a good matchup, man. It's a hell of a matchup. Young quarterback, going up against a veteran who's just,
Oh, dude, just shoot.
Young coach, dude, the youngest coach in the NFL. Going up against the fucking oldest and prolific coach in the NFL. There's a lot of good things to this Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there is. It was similar to the Eagles last year, I feel like, but.
And it was similar to their Super Bowl that they had fucking almost 20 years ago in the sense that here was Brady, this rookie quarterback coming into the Super Bowl, and you had Kurt Warner, who was on the end of his career, who was a prolific fucking player. He's been around a long time, old coaching staff, and what's his name that used to coach the Rams team back then. And it was this young coaching staff coming in, and Belichick and Brady just started their shit together, and now it's like 20 years later, it's on the other side of it now, you know?
Right.
Which is cool. It's a big storyline, you know?
Yeah, the guy in the chat that said the Patriots will never do better, top the Dolphins. I mean, you're retarded.
What, like winning six? Like winning?
I guess he's talking about the perfect Dolphins season or whatever. Like,
I mean, you could say that they already really did that because they had to play more games the Patriots than the Dolphins did. So,
yeah,
I mean, you could argue the point, you know?
Yeah, I get that, but they still didn't do it. So, but again, the Dolphins suck. So
the Dolphins are nowhere close to the Patriots, and I don't think they ever will be. And neither will the Jets. Neither will the Giants. No, really, no one else will make a run.
What would you rather have, one perfect season or like fucking?
Or just go to 10 Super Bowls.
Go to 10 Super Bowls and win like 5 or 6 of them. I mean, and then almost and have a perfect season almost, and then lose in the Super Bowl. I mean, clearly, you know, if you weighed those on a scale, one of them's a lot better than the other.
Yeah.
Great moment, great thing for you. And also, I would even say that maybe the Giants beating the Patriots, that Super Bowl is more epic than anything the Dolphins have done. But, you know, whatever. It's
yeah, look at the juggernaut they were up against that year, dude. It was like they were going up against
Eli did it twice.
Yeah. Which is weird to think that they were in there again against them. But it seems like this is the Patriots fucking MO. They go to Super Bowls against teams that they've met already every fucking other year. It's crazy. So they met the Eagles twice in the Super Bowl. They met the Giants twice in the Super Bowl. They met the Rams twice in the Super Bowl. I mean, they meet a lot of people they played already in the Super Bowl, these guys. It's crazy to think that these many teams. Didn't they play the Panthers twice in the Super Bowl too? Panthers twice in the Super Bowl. The Rams twice in the Super Bowl. The Giants twice in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Eagles.
The Eagles twice in the Super Bowl. That's 4 franchises they played twice in the Super Bowl.
I think that we didn't play Carolina twice. I think we only played them once.
You played them in 2004, and then you played them again when they had Cam Newton and beat them, right?
I don't think so. No, I think.
Oh, no, that was the year you guys missed.
You're thinking of
the Super Bowl.
They lost the Super Bowl to somebody else, and then we played Seattle.
Yeah, you're right.
You're thinking of Seattle because they look similar.
Yeah, because the year before the Patriots beat Seattle, right?
Yeah, remember Seattle was about to win, and then they called a throw.
That was the worst ever, dude. Oh my god, that was the worst ever.
They could have taken it, like they could have just ran the ball, like, and they were like, let's throw the ball, and then Butler intercepted the ball.
Yeah, it's 8 years in a row that LeBron made it to the finals.
And see, that type of play where people are like, oh, the Patriots shouldn't even won that one, and it was ridiculous. Well, the Patriots barely lost those Giants ones, so everything evened out in a way. But, you know, that wasn't Brady that made that play. That was Butler. And I still am mad at the Patriots for letting him go or sitting him the year after, whatever it was. Because Butler, man, I love you, man. Wherever you are now, fucking I'll never forget. You sexy beast. I'll lick you, Butler. I'll cornhole you, Butler.
So wait a second. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, that's how many now for Brady? That'll be 6?
6. He'll have to have another finger.
Guess what?
What's that?
He'll complete the fucking gauntlet, bro. He'll put the last gemstone into his fucking in 2 Sundays from now.
Then he's delete half of the
fucking Thanos, and he's gonna snap his finger, and half the fucking teams are gonna disappear in the NFL.
I've seen people making those gifs of Brady sitting on the throne with the fucking glove, and it's missing on
last fucking gem. You see Belichick behind him like, embrace the darkness.
The dark side of the force.
Take the dark side and put it inside you.
I'm gonna call you Fagos.
You're gonna get 6 gems now. Complete and snap your fingers and disappear.
The fucking Giants are gonna disappear. All these fucking rivals are gonna disappear. The Jets and Giants are the first 2 teams gone in that finger snap. I'll tell you that now.
Dude, did the Panthers played? Some people were saying the Panthers did play the Patriots a second time.
That's what I thought. But I wasn't sure. I had to look it up. I could have sworn they did.
I don't remember that, though, at all.
If they did play them twice, that's 4 fucking franchises they've met twice in the Super Bowl. That's insane.
Well, we know they've been in. So, like, okay, I know St. Louis, Panthers, Eagles, Giants, and then Seattle, Falcons, Eagles, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's it. So no, they didn't.
Dude, so 18-year span, 19-year span, they could have 6 Super Bowls in that span.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, the whole thing is nutty, dude. Like, I was trying to get Gavin to watch last night because I'm like, dude, you don't understand. He just doesn't really like sports.
That's something you remember for fucking ever.
I'm like, you're going to be like, if you do what I did and you become really into sports when you're like 12, like, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I watched all that. Like, that was going on when I was 8, 9, 10, and I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, before you were alive, this was going on. And now in the last 10 years you've been alive, it's been going on.
You're fucking right, man. You're right.
That's insane.
It is. It's, dude, I just told my wife, I was like, the last time we hit a Super Bowl box, because we buy Super Bowl boxes every year, the last time I hit one was in, what was that, 2000 or 2001 that the Patriots met the Rams? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That was in 2001, but it was the 2000 season, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that was the last time I hit a Super Bowl box. And I won $1,100 because I won the Super Bowl box with the Vinatieri kick to win the Super Bowl.
That's
I
crazy.
won $1,100, and I went out the next day and I bought a king size bed for my bedroom with it.
That's
and that was
awesome.
the last time I won a Super Bowl box. And I was like, how many years ago was that? I said that to my wife last night, and she was like, Ken, that was back in 2000. I was like, holy shit.
That's so
fucking
crazy.
18, 19 years ago.
That's insane. I mean, I was in high school.
Is Vinatieri still?
Yes, he's still kicking.
Still in the league?
Yeah. Holy shit. I think he's having one of his worst years this year. But
Where is he now?
Indianapolis still. He left for the Patriots for Indianapolis when he became a $2 million kicker.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Patriots.
That guy won. That guy was such a big part of the Patriots early on, man.
But then you know what? Gostkowski, like, stepped in and became. He's got to be one of the best kickers of all time to me and the Patriots. Gostkowski has been great as far as I'm concerned.
He's been there since what's his name left.
Yeah, since he left. And I remember thinking, no, why would you lose Vinatieri? He's so damn good. I don't care. Pay him the $2 million. But with the salary cap, they were just like,
yeah, why would you pay $2 million to waste on your kicker?
And then Gostkowski had these epic kicks. I believe in 06 or 07, he had a couple of really good kicks, and I was like, wow, okay.
He won a couple Super Bowls off his foot, didn't he?
They didn't win any, like, he didn't have any kicks like Vinatieri, but he did have some really big kicks. Now, he's had a couple botches as well, but but again, he's just made a lot of kicks that I've noticed. Like, that was solid, middle of the game.
Does he make big money yet? He should be making a decent.
He probably makes a chunk. He probably, I don't know. I don't know what his salary is. Maybe it's $800,000. Maybe it's $1.5 million. I don't know.
Yeah. Fucking Vinatieri, man. Yeah, he was huge for you guys back then.
Yeah,
he was.
People. Okay, so Gostkowski is worth $17 million. The contract includes $10 million in guarantees, $6 million signing bonus in 2015. So wow, I mean, I just remember that.
Shit, dude, that's a kicker.
I just remember they didn't. I feel like they didn't want to pay Vinatieri $2 million a year. I feel like that was the number. I could be wrong, but I swear to God, it was $2 million a year. And I'm like,
well, I was also back in like 03 somewhere in there.
That was a while ago.
Yeah,
that was a while ago. But yeah, he's just damn good, man. Like, he really filled the shoes of Vinatieri. He just hasn't had the clutch kick. But Vinatieri, though, unfortunately for Gostkowski, but by the hardcores, he'll be remembered as pretty damn solid coming in for Vinatieri. But Vinatieri will always be remembered because he'll always be in those pictures of the kick going through the uprights. And
I'll never forget that kick, man.
And you know what? Usually Boston teams are like 100-0 against fucking St. Louis teams. So the Rams are lucky they moved to L.A. Because does that mean the curse is over if they're in L.A.? Because the Red Sox beat the St. Louis Cardinals, the Patriots beat the St. Louis Rams, the Bruins beat the St. Louis Blues. And
yeah, man. Holy fuck. I didn't think about that.
And several other examples of Boston teams beating St. Louis teams. And now the Rams move back to L.A. So is the curse lifted? For the Rams, it must be because now they're in L.A. So
wait, so the Rams were in L.A., right?
Yes, originally.
And they went to St. Louis, right?
Yep, and they went back.
What the fuck, dude?
That's why, like, DMOON's a fan of the Rams still, because, like, they lost the Rams, so they stayed fans of them.
Yeah.
Then they went to...
they'd be getting them back,
They're just breaking hearts. They're like going around the country. Hey, you think we're your team now? Oh, now we're leaving again.
Yeah.
They're spreading their seed everywhere.
I can't believe the Raiders are going to Vegas, man. That is insane, man.
Dude, that's going to be a fucking... Like, you're going to have people going outside after a loss just so pissed off that they hate fuck a hooker.
You're right.
Like a guy's gonna be like, God damn! And
hey, at least NFL fans over there will be able to get it all out of their system.
Come here, bitch. Come here. I'll show you the black hole. I'll show you the black hole.
Shit. Jesus Christ. Fucking there's bad strep throat and bad shit going around. Everybody watch out for yourselves out there, because a lot of people get sick with this fucking strep throat and pneumonia shit that's going around.
Oh no.
My little girl just got it, my youngest one. So she's fucking feeling like shit, but it's out there, man. There's so many people are getting it.
I hope. Oh God, Leah's bringing the girl to the doctor's tomorrow for a checkup. I almost want to say don't bring her, just whatever. We'll wait a month, because our doctor is still back at our old place. We haven't picked the doctor out here yet. It's a 45-minute drive to her doctor.
Damn.
I can see the stadium if I drive not like a couple minutes down, the road. It's like there's the stadium.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. That's how it is with the Coliseum over here, but I mean, this place is a shithole.
Yeah, but that's still cool. I mean, and when you drove to my old house, when you were driving across the water, you could see Boston. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. That is the only cool thing about living where I live, is that I lived down the block from the Coliseum my whole life. Mm-hmm. So it was like I used to just get on my bike after school and drive to the Coliseum on my bike and go to the games all the time. So that was the cool part about that. But other than that, it looks like a shithole. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I mean you guys are the poor version of the New York,
Now they're fucking moving the Islanders to where they have the Triple Crown every year in
so
Belmont,
weird.
Which is going to be pretty cool because they're building a whole brand new stadium, so that'll be cool.
Hey, I'm going to take a break coming up here in a second. You coming back, or are you going to get out of here?
I don't know. You going to be on for long?
Yeah, I'm probably going to come back. Yeah, I think unless somebody needs help upstairs, I'm going to be back, and I'm going to take phone calls and all that other stuff.
I might peep back in.
All right, yeah, come back in if you want. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in a little while, man. I'm glad you called, because I was like, I hope he calls me.
You know, I'm not like, it's a little hatred. I gotta fucking hate on them a little.
I don't blame you at all. I'd be sick if I'd be worse than you. You're probably being nicer because you're like, I don't want to have to deal with Joe. But no, I mean seriously, like I'd be sick. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me again? Just fuck off.
But with all that said, I also, as a legit NFL fan, my whole life been watching football. You gotta tip your hat, man. I mean, look what these guys have done.
JB's cheering for the Patriots?
I can't believe that.
JB is tweeting me and texting me like, let's fucking go and shit like that during the game last night.
Well, I mean, he rides the Boston's cock all the time, so it's no crazy.
He's a fucking Colts fan.
Not anymore.
I mean, I'll give him credit though. Like, that's pretty crazy. Like a lot of
for the Patriots being a fucking Colts fan. What is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, you're
fucking. That's like rooting for fucking you're a Yankee fan. That's like rooting for the Yankees, dude. Come on, man. Fuck. And if you're a Red Sox fan, it's like saying, "Oh, Red Sox fan. I hope the Yankees win."
I know. I don't like, dude. You sold your whole. I don't know. I don't think Bailey really gets into the hate of the Colts and Pats, because I got to give him credit though, man. He's like giving all this respect. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm down with the Patriots. I got to give him credit. I'd be an asshole.
As long as he stays fucking truthful to the one hockey team that he loves, then I don't have a problem.
Yeah, if he doesn't jump ship on Vegas.
If he jumps ship on Vegas, then I'm going to be like, come on, JB, you can't,
I told him, I was like, should have just been a Bruins fan. It would have completed your, and now that he's going Patriots, I mean, you could have just moved to Boston already.
He's officially a Patriots fan now, man. That's it. I just seen it. Yep.
Yeah, wow. You see he was tweeting? Go look at his tweet. I got messages from him that he can never delete.
I can't believe it. Wow. Wow.
He's pumped up for the Patriots. I can't believe it. I love it though. I got somebody to talk to.
Yo, if you want to record something.
Oh no, where is it? I got one of him just being like, fucking, here we go.
Bro, let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. I'm fucking shaking right now. Wow.
That was good, huh? That Boston dick was good.
You like that Brady cock, Bailey?
Like that Brady. Oh. He was like, whoa, I just sucked Brady's cock for the first time. And whoa, bro. Now I know what you guys are talking about.
I know. Where have I been the last 18 years?
I should have had this guy deep throating him years ago.
All right, I'll talk to you in a few minutes, Ken.
Later.
Ken from the Foulmouth Network, man. We'll be back with more after this. I'm going to take more calls. We'll talk about Monday Night Raw tonight, wrestling, your football team, whatever you want. 339-226-6610. You can call in a few minutes when I get back just after this. Probably are if you listen to We'll see you after this.
More of the Joe Cronin Show after this.
Oh, we got donations to play, too. I'm going to play those. Are you a big wrestling fan? Probably are if you listen to this show. If you're a big wrestling fan, then you got to check out WrestleCrate.com and get a Wrestle Crate. Guys, I've been opening Wrestle Crate for 4 years. They're exciting. They come every month to you in the mail. They're a monthly wrestling subscription box. You remember WWE and Slam Crate launched their own crate like a few years ago? How terribly awful that crate was. And that was by the official people. This crate was originally created by a father-son team. Awesome signatures, T-shirts, tons of toys, rare stuff you can't find anywhere else. WrestleCrate.com. Go to the website and use coupon code Joe Sent Me, and you will get a percentage off on your Wrestle Crate. WrestleCrate.com, coupon code Joe Sent Me, and you'll get a percentage off. And I want you guys to open your boxes on video if you can, if you want to. Send me the videos. I'll retweet them at Wrestle Crates. And we'll have a good time checking out each other's openings of the Wrestle Crate boxes. Also available in the UK, Wrestle Crate UK. That's also been available for a while. They've been doing a great job over there also. WrestleCrate.com, coupon code Joe Sent Me.
Subscribe to The Joe Cronin Show for daily content. And if you love the show, support us on Patreon and get over 30 hours of bonus content on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Over 50 million views. Who cares? You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
Guys, if you join the Patreon at $5 a month, not only do you get 30 hours of bonus content on my Patreon, but there's a ton of other stuff you guys can do as well with tiers. If you guys got something you want to advertise, you can go over there and do it. Become a producer of The Joe Cronin Show and everything I do at the $25 tier or above. Plus, we'll also give you your shout-outs as well. Like Jabroni Jabber Podcast. Jabroni Jabber Podcast on YouTube is they cover a bunch of stuff. I was listening to their Weird Al conversation from just the other day. They've had me on the podcast to talk wrestling. Just a bunch of stuff going on over there. Talk about all things wrestling, favorite sports movies. They go into characters and wrestling, individuals, wrestlers by themselves. They talk about Sting. Great conversation with all kinds of different topics. It's all free. It's all on the website. It's all on the YouTube page. Jabroni Jabber Podcast. Jabroni Jabber Podcast, a $25 patron and producer of The Joe Cronin Show. Check them out on YouTube and wherever else their podcasts can be heard.
About Joe Cronin, I could care less. I'm not really a fan of Joe Cronin, but definitely not a fan.
He thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a very shock jock or whatever. I have to explain, he looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper.
That guy is retarded, and yeah, I could care less about him, dude.
This is the Epic Voice Guy. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Shut up, Keemstar. You're retarded, Keemstar. Keem stupid. We're going to take more phone calls in a second here, but first.
Super chat. Super chat.
Vince, get ready to juke and jive dream.
Yeah, man of 1,005 holds. Thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate it. Man of 1,005 holds. Velveteen Dream, I think the things will work. I think what Velveteen Dream's doing is a work.
Super chat.
Gotta
Super
be.
chat.
I hope Brady tears his ACL.
Oh, glorious. What the fuck, dude? Why you gotta do that to me? Don't you want me to be happy, at least glorious? Why would you want to have me? I mean, I lost years off my life yesterday.
Super chat party.
As a person who only watches football for the Super Bowl, it's tiring to see the Pats. Again, I'll pass this year. At least Kingdom Hearts 3 will be out.
Shots fired, Christian. What's up, shots fired? Mr. Christian's in the house. Yeah, well, if you only watch football for the Super Bowl, then you're kind of a fake fan, to be honest. So we don't need you, Christian. I mean, I don't know. Only watch the Super Bowl? You don't have a football team?
Super chat.
Sup, Joe and Ken. We always get it done.
We always get it done. Last year, we didn't get it done. We didn't get it done last year.
Super Bowl 52!
Super Chat Party!
I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but I respect Brady #SB53.
Hey, man, just like I respect the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are still the greatest team of all time because they have the most Super Bowl wins. And if the Patriots win this Super Bowl, they'll be clearly number 2. I think right now they're tied for number 2. But the Patriots win, I believe they might be taking the number 1 spot. Mark McGurk, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, man. Appreciate that. Sean's view hasn't really... He's happy to lose his partnership. Machinima was taking money from him for years. Yeah, I heard the Machinima was going away. Good. And good for Sean, because Sean wanted to get out of that contract with them because they take his money. But now that they're going under, by default, he doesn't have to deal with them anymore. So actually, Sean's view is going to make more money, I would believe, right now that Machinima has gone away. So he's going to be happy about that. I got time for like a call or two real quick here before we touch the big one. Tonight, Monday Night Raw. What do you want to talk about wrestling-wise? We got a bunch of shit on the list here. Let me just go down it real quick. WWE bills The Undertaker as Hall of Famer in a photo. That's weird. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. And Braun Strowman says Roman Reigns is doing very well. Or doing really well. So that's good news, I guess, for Reigns, at least right now, apparently. Finn Balor talks about WWE shooting down his LGBTQ WrestleMania entrance or whatever. What if Balor was to lose to Lesnar as Finn Balor right now, so they could set up him facing him at WrestleMania as the Demon? That could happen. Do you think it could happen? I don't know. Matt the Misfit's on the phone. What's up, Matt?
What's going on, Joe?
Nothing. I'm doing good. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for a shit show called Raw.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do tonight.
A few notes. I just read that Lars Sullivan is actually scheduled to appear on the show tonight.
All right, Lars is back somehow.
Apparently WWE has spoiled the induction of The Undertaker into the Hall of Fame somehow.
I just mentioned that. They listed him as Hall of Famer.
Yeah. And also, last week, I don't know if you noticed.
I think they just messed up on that, by the way. I think somebody just thought he was a Hall of Famer and wrote Hall of Famer like an idiot.
Well, I mean, he deserves it, but...
Yeah, he does. No, yeah, he will be.
But I don't know if you talked about last week during, I think it was out of nowhere, where the Nikki Cross got married.
Oh, did she? She got married, so now you're sad.
No. I'm ecstatic to who the hell she? Her and Killian Dane got married.
Killian Dane and her?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be some sloppy bedroom.
Yeah, apparently they've been together for 10 years.
Wow. Can you imagine watching that? I want to see that show.
That'd be so now he has a reason not to lose her to Raw.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, be careful. Dude, Lars Sullivan, I still can't believe that he's there and maybe appearing tonight, because it's like, Jesus, dude, this guy had an anxiety attack, but he's supposed to be the freak.
So last night, sometime during Twitter yesterday, they were announcing entrance for the Women's Royal Rumble, and everyone lost their shit because he thought they were going to announce a surprise entrance and ruin it for everybody.
Right.
I'm so glad they didn't, because now we could have a surprise from Toni Storm or Shayna Baszler, or I think Shayna Baszler is going to be in the Rumble. I think she's going to be a Final Four in the women's.
Isn't that could happen? But isn't Toni Storm injured, or maybe she's not? I don't know. Maybe
she's the NXT UK Women's Champion.
I thought she won the championship and then got injured.
No, the injury happened months ago.
Oh, okay, all right, she's fine then. Good.
Either her or Rhea Ripley is going to be in the Royal Rumble. Let's see. Anybody else from NXT? I think maybe. I know. I'm almost 80% positive Shayna Baszler is being in the Rumble. I'm pretty sure everyone's predicting her in the Rumble. I think the only person who should eliminate her is either Becky, Charlotte, or Bayley.
Becky, Charlotte, Bayley. I'm going to say that there's only one or two non-main roster. I mean, other than legends, maybe Lita and Trish or somebody will show up again.
Yeah, I don't need them to oversaturate it like they did last year with Legends.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it was the first one, so I think they went off.
And poor Kairi Sane was never supposed to be in last year's Royal Rumble either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was a last-minute replacement for Alicia Fox.
I didn't even remember that.
That's kind of fucked up on her. That's,
well, I mean, who cares? I mean, she, again, like to me, like if somebody's in the Rumble and then they don't win, that like doesn't bury them at all. Like I don't really even bother me.
Then you got the men's, which I'm still on point that saying Aleister Black's going to be in it.
I hope so, but who cares?
I think if they're going to put him in it, he's got to have a good showing. He's got to do like Final Four type thing. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. I mean,
they got to do something crazy because the Royal Rumble is going to be, and it also depends on where the Women's Rumble happens first, because depending on where that match happens and where the Becky's match takes place, it's kind of hard to figure that out.
I just remember last year the Women's Rumble was great and the Men's Rumble sucked.
I mean, the best thing about the Men's Rumble was the ending when Nakamura won the damn thing.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was, again, the Rumble was just kind of like...
Yeah, and then they did nothing with Nakamura.
Yeah, it was all for nothing, yeah. It was a waste.
Who do you think is who do you think is going to have like the bigger impact in the Rumbles?
I think Becky Lynch is probably going to be pretty epic in the Women's Rumble.
I also, again, that all depends on where that match actually takes place. Like, if the women's match... See, I had originally stated that, or predicted, not predicted, but pitched the idea of having the Women's Rumble start the show. Now, because I didn't think Becky...
Didn't they do that last year?
No, the end of the show.
Oh, it was the end of the show.
I was, because I didn't think Becky was going to get another title match.
Right.
The whole... And now that whole thing went out the window. So I'm like, well, start the show with Becky and Asuka. Have them tear the house down.
Yeah, start the show with Becky and Asuka. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
And then, because I still think...
I wouldn't like, honestly, I wouldn't like Becky in the Rumble because I hate when somebody is in a championship match and then they show up in the Rumble. I think that's the dumbest thing. So I hate that.
Well, here's the thing, though. I don't think she's going to lose clean. Becky's not losing clean. I have this weird feeling that at some point in the show, we're going to see an appearance of some kind from Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke.
Yeah, like Ronda's going to do something in her match. Again, maybe.
I mean, because Sasha's actually in this match to further the storyline for the Horsewomen. Right. That's why they're doing the Bailey thing tonight, too. So
that makes sense. If they started that tonight, that would be kind of fun. Or at the Rumble.
Where would they do that match at? Like Survivor Series or something?
Yeah, that's already... Survivor Series already happened.
No, I mean to set up the 4 Horsewomen and stuff.
Oh, for next year?
Yeah, the 4 Horsewomen match they're going to be doing.
I just don't care. I just don't care about it. Like I'm at the point now. I hate it. I hate the 4 Horsewomen. I hate you.
We were all for it when they
2 years
started
ago.
it. Yeah, and then it's like
don't want to see it. Don't care. I'm sick of hearing about it. 4 Horsewomen. No, there's 4 Horsemen, and the 4 Horsewomen suck. That's how I feel. I seriously because talking about it for 2 years has made me hate it. Like the MMA girls, it's like, no, you're not the 4 Horsewomen. You're in MMA. You're goofy looking. I hate you.
Basically, you're like just get it over with already.
Yeah, like I don't even want to see it anymore. I'm so over it now. It's insane. I'm annoyed.
So who's going to be? So who would be facing Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania then? If it's not going to be AJ.
I don't even know. Could be Shane McMahon.
I mean, because I think it's. I have this weird feeling it's going to be Shane and Miz at Mania.
Could be. They'll turn on each other and have a match. That could happen.
You got what the Universal title is kind of weird at this point right now.
Universal belt, you just don't see it.
I don't know what's going to happen with it though. Come the Rumble, like I've been hearing rumors that Balor's going to show up as the Demon.
He might, and maybe
I not even promote the Demon at all. I have it as a surprise.
Yeah, it could be a surprise, because that would be epic. You're like, okay, Finn Balor versus Brock. Oh, now it's the Demon. Versus
that'd be
Brock.
great. But I'm gonna let you take more calls, Joe.
All right, man.
Whatever you're gonna be doing.
Thanks, man.
Great stuff.
All right, baby. I love you, Matt.
Later, dude.
All right, Matt. I'll talk to you later, man. Matt the Misfit. Good call. Good bunch of stuff you rattle off. I am up against the time. I got to get the fuck out of here. I appreciate you guys for listening to this afternoon show that we did. Thanks to everybody who dropped a couple bucks with donations. I really appreciate that.
Super chat.
I hope Brady gets AIDS face savoring food.
God damn it, Corbin Everly, what the fuck? God damn it, you get AIDS.
Fuck my ass. I just creamed. I just steamed. I'm shooting a laser beam. I just shit my fucking pants.
All right, well, listen, Monday Night Raw is live tonight, and I will be live after Monday Night Raw tonight. I might even go live during Raw and just react. I don't even know yet if I want to do that. But I'll see you guys tonight live after Monday Night Raw. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you tonight.
Over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show. The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks. This place sucks. CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass!
Shout out to Cynical for going to $1 to $2 on Patreon. Corey Porter at $2 on Patreon. Daniel Killer B, $5 on Patreon. James Harden at $2 on Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you're in the $5 tier or above, you get over 30 hours of bonus content a month. And you support the show and keep me doing it. $5 a month for 30 hours of content. I'm gonna go find the neighbor. I'm gonna go meet the neighbors.